would help. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Triton transfer. So today, we got a little bit of fun going on. I was going to be sitting here and see kind of what I need to do to finish up this horizontal feeder hole. Essentially, this is going to lead to a mine and everything other aspect of part of the base. But I got to roughly where I need to be with that. So that's not it. So today I feel like we're going to be doing some concrete and laying and just kind of rough building of stuff. So to do that, I'm going to need a vehicle, which I could use this that Graves put up, but I want it to charge while I am working on it. And this kind of changes kind of roughly what I was planning. So with that, let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and build. Wait, do I still have that up there? I do. We'll just no. All right. Not going to do it that way. What I will do is come on. Rotor. Go ahead and put the head on this one. And we'll go ahead and spawn ourselves a small head. Oop, wrong button, but that's okay. 3, 4, oop, nope. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so what this is going to change is originally I was going to do one that was a little smaller clearance, but I don't think I want to do that now. Instead, we are going to use larger containers to build up our rig. I need an interior plate for this. So let's go ahead and grab some interior plates. And we'll just go ahead and start building this out. Yep. And that should be good for that. Go ahead and put on production because I don't know what I have. But I know it probably ain't much. And of course, whatever I'm going to use and will need to get replaced anyways. So we're just going to, yep. You know what? Probably let's do, make sure our rotor lock is turned on. That helps. That always helps. And yep. Inventory, production. Why are we not producing it? I know I'm stonebound. Let's grab. Will you grab what you need? Nope. Okay. Well, let's grab some silicone. Move it up there. I'll drop some gravel into here. Oop. Now it's already filled it up. Well, shit. Let's go ahead and drop the gravel off the edge of the space here. Go back into my interface. We'll grab some more gravel. And drop some nickel in there. Throw that out. And hey, what do you know? I just need the 2 motors. All right, perfect. We got those done. Let's go ahead and get my connector going, because that's going to be something I have to work around. I need a steel plate for that. Let's only grab 100 steel plates. Yeah. We'll just kind of go ahead and grab the stuff we need for that. Perfect. So there's that. And now I need something. I think that's about where I want them. I want this. Yeah, that's kind of where I roughly want that. Even with the, oops. Oh, well, I guess I can do it that way. Go ahead and see if I can sneak this in here. I'm not going to be too worried. There we go. All right, so now we just need some wheels. So let's go ahead and look at my 3x3s. We'll throw some back here. There. Nope. Apparently that's too close. There and right there. That was my left, so now I need my right. You know what I need to do? I need to go ahead, turn rotor lock off. I hope so. Go. That should be about balanced out. So turn it back then. All right, we got our wheels in place. Now let's just go ahead and get our cockpits. In this one, I'm going to use the cab. And we're going to continue our frame up here. Add the last of our wheels. I'll need to go back into here. Start with our right. And our left. Wait, make sure I'm doing the right one, please. I mean, yes. So the big thing with Triton on this game is that I have it way the hell out. I have it like almost 30,000 blocks out. So the idea is, yes, it is. Well, no, because Europa's all ice. I've actually never been on Triton in game. Huh. It's not that I can think of. We're going to go with these short ones on the front. I don't know if that's what I did on the back. It looks like I chose the wider for both of them. Yeah. So that is that. Then all I need to do is run space for my tools. So let's go ahead and weld these guys up. I will need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get all these guys kind of welded up. Yep. Yes, it does. I believe all the planets have and moons have their various different ore deposits. I just don't know what's prominent out there, but for me, it's more the challenge of building a ship that can make that journey. Because once I get out into space, I'll have other challenges besides just the travel to get there. Am I out of hydrogen? Nope. It's just not refilling my tank for some reason. That's okay. All right. Let me get up here. Start welding these guys. Oh, no construction components. I thought I got everything. Was according to you. Let's grab a stack. Just toss them back in. I just hope, let's see, that will hold everything that I need. 5, 6. Oh, I need 8. 7, 8. I just hope we don't clang out with this vehicle. Last couple of vehicles we built out, clang was not nice to them. That's okay. We'll get through them. Also had some fun moving parts on them. That's probably more why Clang decided to take over. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. So what I am doing right now is I have a buddy of mine popped on the server and we dug out this tunnel all the way to the cobalt, at least underneath it. And now I need to get rid of all of the monstrosity that dug this tunnel. That's the plan, at least. Am I out of steel plate? Huh. Well, let's go ahead and grab some more, I guess. I grabbed the oh, just the steel plate I was missing. All right, all right. Yeah, man, I just started, so good timing on that part. So we're just gonna deposit these, grab those. Cannot withdraw the 10 computers. What? All right. So that's all built. No, it wasn't a self-building tunneler. Because there was kind of a finite amount of space that I wanted to work with. We literally just kept stacking pistons until we got to the distance we needed. Let's put it this way: the server was a bit sketch to be on for a couple of days. So I'm glad it was just me and Graves doing it. Weld these guys up. It's been a while since I've messed around with self-building tunnelers. It's might have to revisit that. Let's see. I start a big project on my save running. Yeah, you know what? Then you're gonna hit a lot of deja vu. Because I am literally this roadway will need to get finished up building because it's about a kilometer out. Yes, we did break quite a few things. Um, wasn't quite on there, but that is the life of a space engineer. Is can't expect to engineer some shit without breaking some shit. All right, so now I just need to run some conveyors and get some. Oof. Let's see. Maybe. Yep. Definitely got to break a few things to advance your builds. All right, so probably was that wide enough for that? Oh gosh, I hope so. Well, worst case scenario, I have to widen the road. All right, so we'll need to sit here, pop over here, grab our conveyors. We'll just run some small conveyors up here. Oop. You're not the one I wanted. I wanted you. Well, that's right. These need steel plate. We'll just go from here forward. One, two, 5. And then go ahead and just do the straight shots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that I really need it on both sides, but symmetry sometimes looks nice. So we'll just 1, 2, 3. And a whole bunch. And let's go ahead and add. Besides, I bet we've all had those fun things where we literally just built shit just to see how far we can push something to break. Which, by the way, when you see how long this piston chain is essentially what I was going for. It's either going to get done or get broken. It was kind of my philosophy for it. More interior plates. That's right, because I only had a few of these done up. All right. Now we just finish welding these up. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to sit here and we're going to grab a couple grinders. What are you on the back? You're large, so I will need the transition piece as well. Yep. All right, so interior plates for those. We'll go ahead and run 3 grinders off the front of this. Oop, no. We'll do fairly low to the ground on this. We can go down by 1. One, 2, 3. You know, a lot of people seem to have that issue, Black Star. A lot of people seem to be having that one right now. Um, have you seen some of the ships that people have done for Helldivers and Space Engineers? All right. So now, just gotta grind these up. And you know what I should have done at the very beginning? And I know we've all done this. How am I going to power this thing? I'm gonna need some batteries. 1, 2. I'm gonna be probably running this guy pretty heavy, so let's give her as much juice as we can muster. Come on. Oh, steel plates. There we go. 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, no, you don't like me doing that. I think my next project is going to be some sort of like platform I can stand on and fly around, because I've nerfed my jetpack in this one for this challenge. So we're going to see that. 75, 83, 91. Yeah. Gyros is another thing. I just don't know where I'm going to. I might just stick them on the back here. But especially since I'll probably end up doing some minor off-roading on this. Because at the end of the tunnel where there is no road, I'll have to, we'll go ahead and do that. I'll have to go ahead and be able to try and get up them. Either that or just build ramps, so I guess it really doesn't matter how I do it. Because the idea of this is going to be like, once I'm done grinding and building the roadways, this will probably be just a vehicle to get around for the more heavier projects inside the base. All right, batteries. Oh, and let's go ahead and, while we're here, battery. Let's go ahead and put you into recharge. Might not be a bad idea to drop it and use the connector. Ooh, it's almost daytime. So we're just going to sit here and... Yep. I think that every person has to sit here and go through that. I run into the issue with a lot of my ships where I want a ship that does everything, but that's just not really feasible, like outside of like a mothership. But even motherships, you have to kind of like figure out what you want to specialize in, and then have like a bunch of smaller ships that are more purpose built. Yeah, no, ship design though, that is something I also I have not figured out remotely what the ship is going to sit here and look like. Though I will sit here and say, for this thing, for this challenge that I set myself up with, I have it so things like hydrogen and oxygen, like gases, have a weight, which means essentially I'm going to have to almost do what we have to do in real life in this, and that is I'm going to have to send modules up into space, and then once those modules are able to produce everything and get things going, then I will then use whatever I sent up there to then build out the rest of the ship. That is at least the plan for this. It's either that, because if I don't, 9 hours, it's not going to take that long. Because I feel like if I don't do it that way, I'm just going to build like a super quick ship and just start putzing around the solar system until I get enough materials for a jump drive. which, going 300,000 kilometers, I'm going to need a jump drive of some kind. Almost. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm just going to sit here and let this guy charge while I do what I need to do. So while that's going, I had to... Let's take a look to see if we can find more ores. So with everything going on, yeah, we all have those issues with figuring out stuff that looks good. Especially with like stuff like space stations. And for me, it's the super large ships I have issues with, but I'm kind of hoping to work on that a little bit. Uh, Either way, but a couple of my mods for the large ore systems isn't quite working like I intended, so I had to go with like an ore detector plus mod, or else I'm just not detecting any of these like really deep ores. Nice. A little colony expansion. All right, let's see what we have here. Magnesium, ice, nickel. Actually, you know what I really want to do is let's head up to the top of the mountain, because that's where our mine is going. Cool. So we're not that far off from nickel. Get lower, because we're gonna have to. Nickel, cobalt, iron. We can get some magnesium nearby here. That wouldn't be too bad. Since I'm establishing a base up here, the more resources I can get up here, the better. A lot of iron, nickel, and cobalt, which I'm not going to say no to. Actually, this wouldn't be a bad spot to build like a... Building ships not to use. That's fair enough. Ooh. Magnesium and silicone right up here. It's a little bit way more out, but it's at least in the same area. We'll go ahead and drop a new... silicone. Oh, look, more cobalt. Yeah, honestly, I have a tendency though not to really use a lot of. Do you guys see that? Oh, today is my lucky day. And where there's gold, there's more than likely silver. This mountain's just full of cobalt. Let's see if I can. All right, all right. So we're sitting about 300-ish meters down. Not bad. Gold. More cobalt. All right. There's that. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Sometimes I do mods for the challenge though too. So for example, like the deep ore mod that we're running right now, it's kind of a result of that. Kind of the add that challenge where it's like, oh, I just can't um just scrape the resources off the top of the mountain. Eh, sweet. Silicone. But personally, what I like to do though with ships I find on the workshop is a lot of times I'll download them just to see how they, built some of them. Is some of my more fun builds have been that way. Seeing how they, got different shapes and whatnot. Some iron on top of the mountain. Oh, that's just a little boulder. All right. Let's go ahead and start making our way back. But the stone ain't too bad. I feel like it's a little, especially if you're looking for more realism. Um, because that's typically how a lot of that stuff kind of goes. Gravel Sifter mod is another fun one that my buddy Graves suggests. Yeah, yeah. Though, I don't know if you've noted, do you use Build Vision at all, Tragos? Or not Build Vision, Build Info is what I was going to sit here and say. Did you know you can do a conveyor system overlay for it? Like you can use it to actually like full on see how um the conveyors are kind of laid out and everything. Ooh, 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 wait, 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 wait. I found silver. I have everything that I need. Yep, test saves. Little fun creative space. Yeah, I have about was it like almost 2,800 hours in this game, and I want to say most of that is in creative on some sort of like test save or creative space. Oh, it's just darn. That's okay though. That's okay. Woo. Okay. Oop, why am I doing that? I don't have strong. Uh, all right, but here, let me show you. You know, when I get back to the base Tragos, I'll show you. I think if you use build vision, build info, it's like BN. You go into the chat, do slash BN space. I think it's see something. Oh, great! Now I'm really curious on this. Uh, build info space engineers. So I totally see that, Black Star. All right, conveyor network visualization is slash BI space CN. And you'll be able to actually get a pretty good layout of your uh, conveyor systems. Let's go to the top of this boulder. But I do get that with ah no, come back here. I don't want stone. I want the silver. Ah, yes. Maybe a little bit, but man, I am. It's gonna help. Stone, stone, stone. Inventory. Stone. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this. I'll come back to it. Silver boulder. I think I misspelled that, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll just go ahead and go from there. One-way inventory systems. Yep. Inventory systems, especially management, is always kind of a fun one because I always just end up with oh god, like just a clump of just boxes and end up just using the search bar every time. All right, now we're just gonna come in nice and easy. Although you do need a charge, so I do almost want to get you in at an angle. So let's actually beep, beep. Too busy talking to myself and about ran it into the wall. All right. Perfect. Looks like I have a lock. Double check. Where are my magnetic plates? Oh, there they are. Yep. Okay, perfect. So then I'm just going to sit here, flip you to. What happens when somebody moves my buttons? Charge. Perfect. Oh, yeah, you're looking for the sun. The only downside of that ship is I need to get a better way to charge that actually set up and built. But if I sit here, nope. Slash build info. Oops, wrong direction slash. No, that was right. That's right. EI space CN. There we go. Get this nice little view of your conveyor system if you use using a build info. Plus, it's great when you are trying to figure out why your conveyors aren't working. All right, so let's take a quick look here. We'll jump into there. Let's check the status of my batteries. Still 7 hours, but I feel like that's going to speed up here in a second. Because once my solar panel gets into go. All right, so we'll go into here. Perfect. We're starting to charge, at least a little bit. So with that, we are going to still let that do its thing. Well, shit. I already did what I needed to do for like side jobs. I don't want to touch the hangar until I'm less ore locked. If I can get up to here, how bad am I? It cleared out the drills and it's slowly working on the containers. So I'm less ore locked than I have been, than I was when I got here. Do I build another refinery? Always a good question. I don't know. Let's go ahead and I think what I'm going to do for this one is let's go ahead and now I have full sun. What's your charge? Still 6 hours? You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to sit here and see what it's going to be when I cut you off. And then worst case scenario, I have enough to back it up to a connector. But so before that, let's go to my wheels. My 3x3. We're going to increase the strength. And I probably do need to put my gyroscopes on that too, but I'm not too worried about gyroscopes right now. It says last great words. Oh yeah, definitely need to work on widening this road out. Oof. Little sketch. As long as I keep the center of my lines here, I should be good. Does remind me, I didn't put lights on this thing. But we'll just pop over here and what do I need for you? Oh, I already got what I need for you. Let's go ahead and just throw you guys kind of more like that. Components successful. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I've done that before, and I probably am more going to sit here and ooh. Oh, can you even fit? Yeah, you know, you should be able to fit. Be tight. Ooh. Um, yeah, should be fine. I do think you're right though. At least small walls on the side. Um well, I guess that just means oh, no. Height's not the issue. I got the grinders in here to actually cut this guy down and move it out. I'm more worried about the width and getting it into this part of the tunnel. Um, height, I'm not too worried about. I guess what I could do, and I just put those there. I don't know what Graves did to do the tunnel here. So let's go ahead and I'm assuming, yeah, go ahead and get rid of this guy. I'm assuming this is what he did, is he had a drill on here that he just left clicked his way through. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. If not, that's at least better than what I got. Um, yeah, let's do this though. I want to add. Um, we're just gonna sit here and send it. Um, we'll sit here. Go to my G menu. Block tools. I'm not too worried about that. Because if it gets any lower than that, I'm just gonna flatten it out anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Graves did. Okay. So let's back this up a bit. You know what? I'm doing it. Oh, buddy. Yep, you know, I was curious on that. Yep. You, sirs, may have to get moved up. I mean, ultimately, worst case scenario, I'm not too concerned about saving the materials from the pistons. Why are we not having him? They're connecting to that. Why are we not passing our stuff through? Well, this might not work anyways. Well, I guess I learned something new. Apparently, the grinders don't like being transitioned down to small grid. Yeah, I know. So here's what I'm going to do. What did I grab? You have enough for that. So let's go ahead and fix this. Like I said, I'm not too worried if I have to lose out on a few piston blocks, because at this point they've more than paid for themselves to the point where I am so ore bound that it's not even funny. So but you never want to waste materials. That's just how that is. I don't think this thing has enough power to pull all of these in. So I guess I might just be doing this the hard way. At least until I get bored. But problem being ore bound is I'm probably going to have to store it in the vehicle anyways. You know what we set here? I have some concrete. Let's go ahead and throw an extra wide path down. So we'll go ahead and just grind down as much of this as possible. Because, well, might as well, right? But I'm not going to be too upset if I can't get it all. Do, 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 do. Here, it's all the way over here. I'm having the trouble. Just steel plate. I have any in here? Get a little bit. Ooh, bit tight. Which concrete do I have? Probably not enough. I may have some in here. Oh yeah, I have plenty in here. Back to my concrete shapes. Sit here and we'll just go ahead and there we go. All right. Yeah, that must have been what he ended up doing. Oop, no, I don't want to do that because that's a lot of weight. We will go here and grab the rest of this, or as much of it as possible. And what wouldn't be bad is maybe like doing like a little scorpion tail thing for this guy for stuff like this in the future. You do that whole large grid. Well, yeah, I can go over here and swap up my tanks. Just do that. Those in. Perfect. Yeah, we're getting close though. Which works because I'm going to need a lot of pistons and stuff for this next part. Yeah. Gonna keep going. Actually getting about time anyway, so yeah, that's those right there. Go. Yeah, much more. Oh, I don't got much more. Yeah, I got still a little bit of a ways. Probably give myself about 15 more minutes and I'll probably end up calling it a night on my end. It doesn't feel like I did a whole lot, but I actually kind of did. Get this built and found some critical resources. Actually, all quite a bit. Roof. Ooh, buddy. That's quite a thing to be driving on. Do, 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 do. Nice. What are you doing? Are you blueprinting it and just kind of building it out, or are you I don't know why I'm going back there. I can always just Ooh. Let's see, made a blueprint with a projector on it. Was preset with this. Oh, okay. You're doing like the the build and repair nanobot system. That it does. Also, it's great if you want to do like a time lapse build, like with like a blueprint. It looks really kind of cool. Though I feel like doing stuff like that, it does require some extra work, just different work, a lot more pre-planning with your builds and whatnot. Versus like this, which is a lot of kind of building things up and taking things as it is, like as I go. Though I guess it's the same thing too, because you can just place blocks with build and repair, and they'll start building them while you're working on the shape and whatnot. I think the only map that I sat here and have done with build and repair on um, was really nice because what I ended up doing was building a vehicle with a build and repair system on it, and then it was a large grid with build and repair. It had a refinery and an assembler on it, and then I used the crane script to sit here and attach a drill to it. And the idea was I would just take that to like a area I intended to build, and then I used the drill to start gathering up all the initial resources. The refinery obviously refined it. The assembler made all the materials, but it made it a very interesting build, especially since it was a drill platform. So then once I got the drills and stuff all going up, yep, inventory's full. Yeah. So I did not know, like when I started it, that build and repair like worked essentially like in conjunction with like projectors very well. So what I ended up doing is I ended up setting up a 3D printer, and the first time I ran the printer, oh, chaos ensued because I didn't quite have my blueprint set up how I wanted it, but build and repair was just ready to go with it. Yep. Oh no. A little overshot. That's okay. Okay, I'll just walk. Let you figure your stuff out. We'll do that. We'll hop in. Ooh. All right, so I got some room to go. Come on. Oh, that's not gonna be too bad. I just need to do it. You know what? Here's what I need. I need more lights. I wonder if these will work with what I need. I'm going to need a bunch of these. And don't know why I just didn't do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that will be enough to get me started. Once I navigate through this area, I think I will be good. Well, good thing I'm near one of these things. And swap out my tanks again. Ooh, let's have you work on some of that for now. All right. Do, 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 do. long as I keep my drill right along that center line, should be good to go. Go. All right. Gotten that done. We've got this done. I think my only thing that I need to have built right now is I need to get a plate to build that. I'll grab right now. Throw that up there. Add that right there. Go here. So that's built. That's built. I'll have to sit here and oof. I know I'll need to fix the steering. Go. There we go. Not the greatest parking job. It works. I'll get charged. We'll just select these two batteries. We'll go ahead and put you on recharge. You're going to charge in 22 hours, but that's fine because I will be off for a while. You're charging. You're working. There's that. All right. So just as a quick little thing, let's go through here. Tunnel is done. We will now need to work on the road. I will get started on that. Hopefully Graves can help out, so I'm going to put his name on there. Gold found. Silver boulder located. All right. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. So with all of that, I know it's been kind of a very boring. We're not really didn't really do much today. I don't feel like I did a whole lot today. But we got a huge part of the base done. I mean, let's look at this thing. Like all the way over to here, which is going to be where I will start vertically mining upwards to hopefully hit a lot of that cobalt and iron and maybe even some other ores. And then what we're going to do is start building off different parts of the base off of this hallway with it eventually expanding this guy out to a much larger hangar for things like our fighters and whatnot. But all of that's to come. So thank you if you've been here since the beginning of the stream. If you are just joining now, thank you for tuning in. I hope you found, yeah, it really is a long tunnel. But you know what? It was either that or build like a mining outpost there because of the amount of cobalt and all the resources up there. It was either that or build like a mining outpost and figure out logistics of getting that all. And I'm like, well, I'm going to end up building a tunnel anyway. So underground base it is. But yeah, so yeah, if you just now joining us, thank you for joining. If you have any suggestions, whether it's with this base, whether it's with this stream, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. Drop it in the comments down below. But until then, I am the Kilted Bastard, and I will see all of you later.